this 50-point inspection, I have Bourbon Barrel Aged Ivana Imperial Chocolate Stout. This is from Greater Good Brewing Company, brewers of Imperial beers. They're out of Worcester, Massachusetts. This one clocks in at 10% ABV and was gifted to me by my good friend John and Nelly. If you don't know John and Nelly, go and check out his channel. His link's gonna be at the end of this. It's gonna be over here, end of this video, and but you should know if you're subscribed to me who John and Nelly is, because you see us together quite a bit. But anyways, I have had Ivana, the standard Imperial Chocolate Stout from Greater Good. It was like a decent Imperial Stout. It was pretty standard, kind of a mix of sweet and bitter chocolate, and yeah, there's nothing wowing about it. It was just decent. So let's see if this bourbon barrel aged one's better. I'm hoping it is. The wrap on this is nice. It's got this kind of it's this textured wrap. It almost feels like leather. On the back it says that it's 12-month bourbon barrel aged. Ivana is a limited batch of our smooth all-season stout, dialed to 10% ABV and generously brewed with Ecuadorian cocoa, inspired by a Western gift to the Tsar. This was canned on December 6th of 2021, so it's got a little bit of age on it, which is should be nice anyways. And yeah, let's go ahead and just crack into this one. Let's start this inspection. Alright, so it pours a motor oil black. It does have a lot of carbonation and stuff flowing up through, so I'm not sure how thick the body is going to feel on the palate as of yet. Deeper chocolatey colored head, kind of a fizzy bit of head there, a little bit Rocky-esque, so it's probably going to dwindle down. And yeah, it's fairly, we'll call it black. Before I keep going, I'll let the dog in that wants to come in. Alright, some aromas here. Yeah, getting some bourbon notes. Smells nice. Vanilla for sure. There's... what the heck is going on with my camera? Yeah, maybe a bit of dark fruits. Maybe a dark cherry type note. Yeah, it's more on the kind of vanilla type notes and a little bit of like a bourbon-esque aroma than it is really a big oaky presence. There's a slight amount of that oaky barrel in there, but alright, let's dive in for the first swig here, so cheers. Yeah, it's got like a medium heft to the body, maybe a higher side medium. Medium carbonation to this one. There's quite a bit of like roasted malt flavor in this, so a bit of a coffee note coming through. Chocolate's kind of on the darker bitter side. There's a touch of oak, but it's kind of bringing almost a bit of a sourness to the beer, versus, like, in the aromas at least, it kind of smelled like bourbon a little bit. This is like this doesn't taste like it was barrel aged very well. Wow, I had higher hopes with this beer. Yeah, grainy, darker, bitter chocolates. Definitely a moderate bittering finish to this one. Lingering bitterness. Coffee notes. Bit roasty. There's not a lot of dark fruit notes coming through on the palate. Like I could pick that out of the aromatics. Not really there on the palate. Get a little bit of this vanilla note. Yeah, it's got this astringency to it, kind of an acrid, bitter note that keeps lingering on, and yeah, it is drying to the palate as well. Not a very soft, velvety mouthfeel, so a bit on the kind of carbonated, watered down side. All right. I think I'm ready to give this a score. Okay, so for my scores on the appearance, I gave it the 6 out of 6. Had the appropriate appearance. It's a nice looking brew. On the aromas, get some stuff, like I said, it was a bit down with the barrel. I mean, I could kind of pick up on some bourbon notes, bit of the vanilla type thing. Most of the vanilla coming through from any bourbon-esqueness. Not a lot of actual barrel, maybe just a touch of oakiness. It was nice to pick up on some darker fruits and a bit of that kind of chocolate coming through as well. I give it a 7.5 out of 10 on the aromas. For the flavor, it loses a lot of that kind of even real barrel-aged presence. Not a lot going on, not really even that much of an oakiness to this. Touch of the vanilla coming through on the palate, missing out on a lot of the darker fruits. It's mostly just a bitter chocolate and coffee flavored Imperial Stout. I'm at a 12 out of 19 for the flavors. The body on this, it's a bit, I would like it to be a full body. I wish that it had a stickiness. I wish that it had a softness. It doesn't have any of that for the mouthfeel. And yeah, I think the carbonation is a bit much too on this one. I think a lower carbonation would have allowed the body to feel a bit better. It's 4.5 out of 5 for the body. My overall in this one, I'm at like a 6 out of 10. So for the bourbon barrel aged Evana Imperial Chocolate Stout from Greater Good, it's gonna get a bumpy 36 out of 50, which just pushes it into the good category. On Untappd, people seem to like it a bit more. 348 ratings brings it to an average of a 4.09. So a bit higher on Untappd, but I'm not a coffee lover, and this is supposed to be a chocolate stout. What the fuck, man? So yeah, that's the scores, and I want to appreciate John and Ellie anyways for gifting me this beer. Find a link to his channel right there, and thank you all for watching. Cheers.